In the village of Skolkovo, a major new project is underway. It's been called the nation's first Silicon Valley. For now, the few finished buildings sit empty, waiting for an army of scientists and researchers to eventually fill them. When complete, Skolkovo will have its own laws, police force and tax breaks to encourage companies to settle there. All part of urgent plans to diversify the economy away from an overdependence on the nation's natural resources. Russia has the largest gas reserves in the world, but when oil and gas prices fluctuated amid the global economic crisis, Russia was forced to think ahead.
I think everyone was fully aware that Russia was over-dependent on the hydrocarbon sector, but when times are good, people don't worry about it so much. It's only when times are bad that they start to worry about it, but paradoxically, they are less able to do anything about it.
In 6 years' time, President Dmitry Medvedev hopes that all of this will be at the centre of the country's knowledge-based economy. But it's going to take more than one science park to stop the tens of thousands of Russians that leave the country every year in search of better jobs abroad.
These are the kinds of young scientists the Kremlin wants to keep in Russia to reverse the brain drain and bolster the economy. But many complain they don't earn enough to be able to afford living in the capital.
A lot of talented young people come to Moscow but have nowhere to live. If this problem is solved, I think people will be happy to stay in Russia and science will move forward here.
Experts warn that the government will also have to create a more liberal work environment if it's going to hold on to young talent.
Scientists are very unlikely to come back if they are not absolutely confident that they will have intellectual property rights over whatever it is that they create. They'll be very worried that the state will simply take control.
When complete, the Kremlin wants Skolkovo to compete with other high-tech centres worldwide. Ambitious new goals demanding big changes to the way Russia does business. Neave Barker, Jazeera, Moscow.